And next presentation will be done by Professor Ju Sailaja from India, and she is a professor and head of department of Kamar Brutya at SDM College of Ayurveda and Hospital, Hassan, in India. She is PhD doctor in Kamar Brutya from Rajasthan Ayurveda University, Jodhpur. She has numerous research papers to her credit and has been contributing to many national and international research journals. And Dr. Sailaja will present on importance of Swarna Kalpa in Balaroga Chikitsa. Over to you, madam.
Hi, Bhuvan. Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, my dear friends. Om Shri Dhanvantare Namaha. Angadanga Sambhavasi Hridayada Vijayase Atma Vaiputra Nama Sanjeeva Sharadam Shatha. This shloka is told by or enchanted in the ear of a baby immediately after the birth. That says that my baby, you live long. You live up to 100 years without any disease, and your sense organs should be with good status up to that 100 years. And to achieve that, lot of other modalities of treatments, other modalities of ahara vihara, many things are there, and more than that, Swarna Kalpa is there. So, on that, in our institution, our institution is in India, Karnataka, that is SDM CAH Hassan. We are practicing Swarna Prashana. It is one among the samskara, and we are doing it once in 27 days. About this all, I am going to discuss later. So, about that Swarna Prashana, mainly on Swarna Kalpa, different modalities of use of Swarna. Out of that, usage of Swarna Bhasma is one, and it is called as Swarna Kalpa. Mainly, the Swarna is used in gold dust form, red colloidal solution, Swarna Patra, Swarna Bhasma, Swarna Parpati, Karaliya formulations, and Sindura Kalpa. And it is usually used with ghee and honey, and maybe along with medhya and other rasayana herbs too. And as we all know, in case of children, mainly Bala, they are with less immunity, they are very delicate, they are very tender. It is our responsibility to take care of them by improving their immunity. For that purpose, Swarna is a boon. As it is having, is a noble metal, and it's mainly used in lot of treatment aspects. As it is having the qualities like punyam, vyadhi vidvamsa, and so many other factors are there, which is helping. Gangeyam is also told. Gangeya means Bhishma. As we all know that Bhishma is having the quality of Ichha Marana. So if we are having that type of means with this Hema is possible. So administration of Hema or Swarna from the birth itself may make us Gangeya or may make us a Shatayu. So, Swarna Bhasma or Swarna in Bala, let us see. Actually, in Sushruta Samhita, it is advised that from the first day of life we can go for Swarna Prashana. Under Jatakarma Samskara, immediately after the proper resuscitation of the baby, it is advised to go for the licking of baby, Madhu, Sarpi and Ananta. Here Ananta is Suvarna. So in those days, the Suvarna was advised as a particle, or it was advised as a rubbing of stone, rubbing of suvarna or gold over the stone with water and giving it with the madhu and grata. Later, the Suvarna Bhasma application was started. And even in Charaka Sanhita also, it is told that the giving of or a person, if he is taken properly Hema or Suvarna, that will protect him from all toxins. It is a shield like. Hema is shield like. It will protect him from all the toxins, and it will be protecting him from the whatever microorganisms and all. And once again, Jata Karma Samskara, mainly immediately after the birth, it is advised. Under that, Suvarna Prashna is there, and along with the other the Medya Aushadhis like Shanka Pushpi, Vacha, Kusta, the Suvarna is given to the baby. And these are all the different our textbooks which says that Swarna can be given in different dosages. Out of that, we follow Rasatarangini and Rasamrata, as it says that 1/8 to 1/4 rati of Swarna Bhasma, and it is for the adult, and for children we are giving 1/4 of that. That is around 2 milligram to 10 milligram of gold we can give to children. Once again, depending on the age of the child, from birth, from day 1 to 16 years, we are administering Suvarna for many purposes. So once again, in Ashtanga Hridaya, it is told that Hema with the Shweta Vacha and Kusta, or Arkapashpi with the Kanchana. Kanchana means once again gold. And Hema Masyakshakaha Shanka. Shanka Pushpi, Hema, Masyakshaka means Brahmi, or Kanakam, Kaidaryam Kanakam Vacha. Kaidarya is curry leaf, Kanaka is once again Hema Vacha. These are all the 4 preparations of gold which is advised by the Ashtangakara or Vagbhata, and there he says that this Swarna Prashana is to be done for Varsha Leadam, means from birth to 1 year. So, the Swarna Prashana can be started from the age of day 1, and it can given up to 16 years. Later also it can be given, but it gives the very good effect during Balyavastha, and it can be given up to, continuously it can be given up to 1 year. That means Varsha Leadam. And if it is given for that Varsha Leda 1 year, that will be helping Vapur Meda Bala Varnakara Shubhaha. Vapu, that means the body, that means the growth of a baby. And Meda, that means development of the baby and intelligence of the child. And Bala is applying for the immunity. And Varna is complexion. And these things are the what you can say that what we want from our progeny, or what we want to have in our progeny is Vapu, Meda, Bala and Varna. That will be get achieved by the Suvarna. So, what are all the practices which are available at present? As a, whether only Swarna Bhasma? No. Many practices are there. Out of that, one is Swarnavacha. This Swarnavacha means, actually this Swarnavacha is practiced in Karnataka and some part of Kerala also, Maharashtra, and even in Jamnagar also. Some studies are done even in Jamnagar. Actually, a purified gold wire is inserted into the vacha, or and then it is allowed to grow, and that vacha is kept, and it is used. While using, we need to wash it properly, and after that, every time we need to wash it properly, otherwise the chances of fungus, and it will be rubbed over the clean stone, and then it is mixed with the milk or water. Here, along with the gold particle, vacha is also going to the body of the baby, and this Swarnavacha is helping in intelligence of the baby. More than that, it is helping for proper speech, or it is helping in improvement of speech of the child. And mainly this practice of Swarnavacha is from the 3 months age till up to the age of 5 to 6 years. In some places even up to 12 years also they use it. And there are a lot of clinical studies reported on that, and their immunomodulator effect is also proved. And in our institution, as I told, Swarnamrata Prashana, for boosting the immunity, for improving the intelligence of the children, for improving the growth and development of the children, as a big project, monthly once or once in 27 days, because this Swarna Prashana what we are giving is on Pushya Nakshatra. There are 27 nakshatras, so once in 27 days the Pushya Nakshatra we are getting. Recently, 6th of July we had it, and during that day we are administering the babies with this Swarnamrata Prashana. Ingredients of that are Swarnabhasma, Amratagrata, Madhu, they are the ingredients. And for Amratagrata, Guduchi, Jatamamsi, Ashwagandha, Shankapushpi, Esti Madhu, Brahmi, Vacha, Pippali, Maricha are the ingredients of Amratagrata and Grata, and it is mixed with the honey and Swarnabhasma. This is the preparation, how we are preparing this Swarnamrata Prashana. 200 ml of Guduchi Kashaya, along with that 50 ml of Murchita Grata with Brahmi, Vacha, Jatamamsi, Ashwagandha, Shankapushpi, Esti Madhu, Pippali and Maricha in 2 gram powder form. Then it is made into Grata form, Grata Paka. And while using 1.2 gram of Swarna Bhasma is added to the combination of such 50 ml and that 50 ml Madhu and Grata combination. And each baby is given with 4 drops of that Swarna Prashana or Swarnamrata Prashana, and each dose means that 4 drops contains 2 mg of gold. So it was started in 29th May of 2009, and from the 0 to 16 years up to now 96 cycles of that is year 25, because it is not on 9th July, 9th June it was recorded, but now this is the 6th of June we had 96th cycle. These are all the reports of means how many doses, means how many children are benefited out of that, means since 2009 you can observe. These are all the number of cycles in different centers in our institution. You can observe that Hassan, Chikmagalur, Mysore, different places in and around Hassan, we are giving this immune booster program. These are all the different glimpses of how we are administering this Swarna Prashana. So our place is cold place, that is why what we have to do, to give in drop form, we are keeping it in Swarna Prashana in a hot water bath. But it is not that hot that Madhu should not be heated. So warm water we are keeping. And here one more thing is there. As we all know that Madhu Grata in equal quantity, that should not be given. That is called as Viruddhahara. But to provoke immunity, to get immunomodulatory action, giving of this equal quantity along with gold is helping. So it is called as Viruddhabhi Samskriti. So that is helping in improving it is helping in immunomodulatory action. So these are all the different research works which we and the articles on that Swarnamrata Prashana from our institute. Now at present different research activities, mainly by the postgraduate students of our institute, we are undertaking different research activities on growth and development, on immunity, and on bedwetting, Shaya Mutra, and one more on the intelligence. So, this research or post-graduation activities under process. They are in second year now. They are going to continue. They are going to complete it by the end of this year, December. And one more project also we are taken in Rajiv Gandhi Health University. In between 6 years to 12 years of children, we are giving this capsules of Swarnamrita Prashna. We made it a capsule because giving 4 drops, we don't know. Sometimes it may not mix well, and the dose, calculation of dose, it may be little varying. For that purpose, we are prepared capsule out of that, and we are taken in one group we are giving Swarnamrita, and another group we are giving placebo. This study is also yet to start. 200 children we are going to give it. And Kumara Kalyana Rasa is one preparation which is used only in children, and our Dudh Papeshwar is having, and we are also using this Kumara Kalyana Rasa. These are all the ingredients. Usually in practice we say that, means usually people hesitate to give rasaushadis in children. But if you see this Kumara Kalyana Rasa, all 6 ingredients are rasas only, no herbs in that. Only the Bhavanaushada, that is Kumari, is herb. Other all are rasaushadis only, and it is only used in children. That is why Kumara Kalyana Rasa. So, don't hesitate to give any rasaushadis in children, but in proper, the preparation should be proper, and in proper dosage we need to give. These are all the qualities of Kumara Kalyana Rasa. It is Vata Shamaka and Pitta Kapha Vardaka Dhatu. It is helping Rasa Rakta Mamsa Shuddhi, Mamsadi Dhatu Vardaka. That is why it is used in case of emaciation, or as in case of Balashosha, and it is helping the improving the functions of lung, heart, skin, brain, liver, etc. And these are all the other qualities. Mainly in patients with the developmental delay or developmental disabilities like cerebral palsy, mental retardation, or the ADHD or autism or Down syndrome. Down syndrome, they will be with developmental disability and chances of cardiac malfunctions also. In such cases, Kumara Kalyana Rasa or Swarna Bhasma or the Swarna Prashana is very much useful. And other conditions like recurrent infections, childhood asthma, anemia, jaundice, underweight, congenital heart disease, balagraha, etc. conditions also we can use Kumara Kalyana Rasa. It is another preparation called Kumara Bharana Rasa. You will not get anywhere the reference of Kumara Bharana Rasa. It is not classical drug. It is prepared in our institution. And almost in all the means it may be in Sri Lanka or all over India, the folklore practice of giving of certain herbs to the babies, infants, practice is there from day 1 up to 1 year for the purpose of improving their immunity, to take care of their health, and to take care of the minor problems of them. And it is called Uramarun in Malayalam and Suttumaddu in Karnataka, maybe some other name in this area also. So such selected, we are selected a few herbs of them, and we added the Swarna Bhasma, Rajata Bhasma, and Pravala Bhasma. These all 3 Bhasmas are from Dudh Papeshwar. Because we are very much confident on Dudh Papeshwar, because this one we are using, this Kumara Bharana Rasa, we are using it in newborn baby from day 1 up to maybe up to 16 years. But when we started, it was our aim to give it in infants. So these are all the different researches we did on Kumarabarana Rasa, mainly on recurrent infections, mainly on tonsillitis, and we are giving this Kumarabarana Rasa in cases of developmental disabilities also, in cases of mental retardation, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, and even in congenital heart diseases, cases of ASD, VSD, the Kumarabarana Rasa, which contains Rajata Bhasma and Suvarna Bhasma and Rajata Bhasma, is giving very good result. The clinical research on chronic tonsillitis, pilot study, and a study, clinical study, its effect you can observe. And this Kumarabarana Prashana, actually Kumarabarana Prashana is a combination of Madhugrata with Kumarabarana Rasa tablet. So as already I discussed, what are all the ingredients of Kumarabarana Rasa, that is Swarna, Rajata, Pravala, Ashwagandha, Amalaki, Shunti, Pippali, Haritaki, Vacha, Yashti Madhu, Madhu and Grata. This combination is started from the day one. The babies one who are born in our hospital, we start immediately after the birth as Jata Karma. After resuscitation of the baby, when the baby becomes comfortable, we start Suvarna Prashana with this Kumarabarana Leha. And another preparation of Suvarna is Chaturmukha Rasa. So Chaturmukha Rasa is also we are using in cases of mainly the developmental disabilities. Indication of Chaturmukha Rasa is in many other diseases, but Vata Prakopaka Janya Murcha it is advised, Unmada it is advised, Akshepaka it is advised. So in cases of cerebral palsy associated with mental retardation or behavioral problem, or in cases of ADHD, such condition, you can use this Chaturmukha Rasa very well. And one more, the Swarna Kalpa is Chaturbhuja Rasa. That one also very much useful in cases of such disorders in children, mainly Vata Vyadhis. So with these all Swarna Kalpas, what I can say is Swarna or gold in different forms we can use without any hesitation in children, and it will be very much helpful in improving the immunity of children, in enhancing the growth and development of the children, and it is also enhancing the intelligence of the children. So several studies are showing that it can be used during the pregnancy, and it can be this one sperm contains gold, and we all know that the Suvarna is Brashya. So to have good progeny and to to take care of infertility for both male and female, we can give Swarna, and during pregnancy also we can advise Suvarna, as Suvarna is helping for proper growth and development of the fetus. So to have good progeny, Swarna is a answer. And these are all the different formulations, common rasa preparations what we use in our clinical practice. Tribhuvana Kirti Rasa, it is not containing Swarna, but means Rasaushadhas we use in pediatric practice, that to show that Tribhuvana Kirti Rasa, Shwasakutar Rasa, Shwasakasa Chintamani, Lakshmi Vilasarata Rasa, Manasa Mitravati, Mratisagar Rasa, Gandhaka Rasayana, Arogyavardhini, Shwasakasa Brahatvata Chintamani, Shankabhasma, Shankavati, Chandraprabhavati also we use. Like that, so many Rasaushadhas we use in children without any complications. So overall, as I already told my conclusion, without any the complication, we can use Rasaushadhas in children, and we can very well use the Swarna Kalpas. Thank you one and all.